wanted to be big. I heard you wanted to be what? Massive. Cut. Lean. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Sweet. Got the lovely Chris on hand.
Hello.
Today, we're going to be talking about pre-workout. Actually, I should have listened to Kristen.
Say it one more time.
You better rewind this video for me to say it one more time.
Say it again. Say it again.
I
told you.
I should have listened to Kristen.
Thank you.
I should have listened to Kristen.
Yeah.
I wanted to try Dr. Jekyll. You know they got Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, right? Well, I've always tried Mr. Hyde, and I heard everybody tell me, they were like, yo, you gotta try this, bro, it's dope. It had me like tweaking out my mind.
Nope.
Honestly, I give it a 2 out of 5. Sorry to say, but you got to understand something. It's only what, 120 milligrams? 100 milligrams of caffeine in it compared to Mr. Hyde.
But even that, I've had other pre-workouts with low caffeine.
You can look up the
still
logo
feel.
online. Go ahead and say what you're about to say. I'm sorry for interrupting you. But basically, with Mr. Hyde, it's got like 419 milligrams of caffeine per scoop.
You can't go from Mr. Hyde to this because you won't feel anything. Because on Mr. Hyde, you're like... Because on Mr. Hyde, you're like...
Kristen has this shit that she does when she's on Mr. Hyde. It's like, hey, baby. And I'm like, you straight?
Like
I'm like, you straight? And she's like, yeah, I'm just ready to do another set. And I'm like, all right. But Mr. Hyde is, you build up a tolerance. Honestly, I will say, it got to the point where I was taking Mr. Hyde, and I only take 1 scoop. I never, everybody's always like, well, take 2 scoops if you're not feeling it. No, fuck that. Because I know the effects of caffeine on the heart, and I'm not trying to throw myself into cardiac dysrhythmia.
Sure.
And go to the hospital. But it's a lot of caffeine in 1 scoop. So I'm not trying to do 800 milligrams of caffeine and, be working out and be like tweaking out my mind. But I think like 400 milligrams of caffeine is really good for me, because on days I don't feel like working out, I take that shit and I'm like tweaking. It feels awesome. This right here, it says it's going to give you a stupid pump. Honestly, I didn't really feel the pump. I mean, it was great to take for the workout. I felt a little something.
It just makes you tingly, but that's about it.
I didn't even feel the tingle. And I took it for a week. I normally take supplements for a week before I do a review. So this, I don't know what the hell happened, but Mr. Hyde, you're on point. This is the brother of this. So if you're trying to do some legal cocaine... My bad. I'm sorry. If you're trying to do some legal cocaine, get that Mr. Hyde, because that is by far the best pre-workout.
Another one?
The what?
The sheer?
Oh no, we'll do another review on that one.
Oh.
Yeah, but that is by far one of the best pre-workouts I've ever tried.
Yeah. I mean, it depends.
It just depends if you want certain things. Now
Lord.
look, if you're really like, you don't want to feel like the tinglies and you don't want to feel, the caffeine jitters and shit, I recommend this.
It does help with focus a little bit. I mean, I don't know. If you take it on an empty stomach, maybe it'll be better. It helped once a little bit.
I took it for a week straight and didn't feel shit.
There's another one that we've used that's has low caffeine in it. We'll do a different review on that later. But Mr. Hyde will
hey, you seeing fucking colors and
make
shit.
you work out for like 3 hours.
Woo! But don't forget, as always, tell your moms, tell your aunts, tell your baby sisters. As long as she's over what?
I should be offended by
18! You tell them about us.